Hello everyone, Joanne with StampinginTheValley.com and welcome to my craft room. Yesterday we did the mirror image of the kitty and I created this adorable little card with what we created yesterday. Isn't that fun? And here's the inside. I love the ball of yarn. I think that's so sweet, and I did meow meow meow. So cute. So, in just a moment, we're going to put that together. We have a few things, new things to go over with Stampin' Up. We now have launched 3 new items right here for the Celebration Catalog. This will be available to you as customers on February 15th. Now, as a demonstrator, I was able to purchase these items today. I love this. I want you to look at this. This is a distinctive set. It's called Painted Seasons Bundle, and there's paper that goes with it. It's a beautiful stamp set. I love the pine cone, and because it's distinctive, it's a very, very detailed. Love that. There's a textured embossing folder, and then an all adorned set right here that I love this corner right here. I want to do a lot with that on some cards. So I ordered all of those, and see, as a demonstrator then, I didn't have to wait. I also was able to purchase these products, and then I got to pick a free product from the Celebration Catalog. If you're a customer, you have to spend $50, or for the Painted Seasons Bundle, the stamp set with the paper, $100, and then you can choose that for free. So that is one major perk of being a demonstrator. The pre-order, because that's not available to you guys for a while, just for 15 days, and then being able to purchase it and have it. And so with that being said, it's a great time to become a demonstrator with me or with anyone else. Of course, if you're with me, I sure do appreciate that. I'll also invite you to be a part of my Happy Crafting Corner page on my Facebook. That's a private group for demonstrators. But option 1, $99, you get to pick $175 worth of product. Option 2, $129, you still get the $175 in product, but you also get this bag, because it's $129. So there's option 1 and option 2. If you have any questions, please email me at joannematty@outlook.com, and I'll be more than happy to help you with anything. So let's talk about this little card. Isn't this sweet? I had fun with these kitties yesterday doing the mirror images of, and I just wanted to play with them and get on here with you guys and show you what I created. So I started with a thick whisper white piece of cardstock at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, so it opens like this. And then I ran a piece of pumpkin pie through this beautiful embossing folder. Isn't this is fun, these stars embossing folder? If you go to StampinginTheValley.com, there'll be a list of everything that I used today on my website, along with a measurement list of these layers. So this piece, I ran through the embossing folder, and we're going to attach it to here. And because it is photopolymer, because it's embossed, we're going to use Tombow. So we're going to put this down with Tombow, and we use the liquid glue so that it gets in all the nooks and crannies. Nice coat, and this will allow us to have an 1/8 of an inch border around the card because it's cut back 1/4 of an inch. It's 5 1/4 by 4, and it's a pumpkin pie. So that goes right there. So simple, just like that. It just makes the front of a card. As soon as you emboss something and place it on the card, it really just allows the card to pop. Now, let's move that aside for a moment. And I'll show you this. I cut this out of our rectangle. This is in the Occasions catalog. I cut that out of our rectangle stitch framelits. They're new, and I used this one to cut that out. So we'll move that aside. And then I took just a piece of regular Whisper White, and because I used pumpkin pie, if I had used the Grapefruit Grove, I would have just went right to the Gingham Gala and cut a piece, but I didn't. Because I used the pumpkin pie instead, and I didn't think it really looked good. So I made my own. This is the Buffalo Check stamp. I love this stamp. So now with this, I want to add my black lines. So let me bring in a piece of scrap paper. And this piece is 5 1/4 by 1 inch. And I'm going to put this down here, vertical, just like that. I'm going to bring in my ruler and a Sharpie. And this is how I just score this paper off with the black, just to offset it, because the kitties we stamped in black. So we needed to add some black to the card. So I took my upper one and you see that I made sure that I cut it where it's white on top and white on bottom with the squares, because I just made one big stamp. And now I just come down that way, on and off. You want it to go on and off. And then right here, and on and off. And this is just a Sharpie. Now I'm going to turn it, and on these last two, I'm just going to cut them in half with my Sharpie there. And again, on and off, on and off. And then the two on this end. And that should do it just fine. Well, I meant to do it right there, right? Well, it doesn't matter. It's not going to show. That's the only reason why I go in just the two, because it's really not going to show. So, it doesn't matter. You could do the whole thing if you wanted to. Just like that. Now, let me show you this buffalo check. Just like that. I love that. So I want to take this, and I want to put this here. And I want to put this down with some snail. Very, very simple. But like I say, if you don't have the buffalo check, or you can't get the buffalo check, you can just use a different color to make your kitties and match it up with the gingham gala, because it has this check, okay? So you can do that if you wanted to use this, or use any kind of, you know, paper. I just had to make it because I used the color, that color, pumpkin pie instead of grapefruit grove. There we go. Now, so then this piece with the rectangle that we cut out with the rectangle framelit is going to go right in here. But first we're going to, did I get that crooked? Oh, lucky I got a little wiggle room left. I think we're good now. Okay. All right. So first what we're going to do is stamp this. And we're going to use the Tuxedo Memento black ink. And we're going to stamp our saying right here, "A friend like you comes around once in 9 lives." Love that. Right in the middle. I'm using my foam mat because of the photopolymer set. The stamp is photopolymer. So we'll do that. Let me just move this out of the way. Move our card base back in, and now attach this with Tombow, because we are on the embossed front of the card. Just like this. And now you'll see it didn't matter if I, you know, put where I put my my stripes. Just 2 was fine. Oop, I smudged that a little bit. It's okay. I got one of those mono sand erasers. I don't think it erases anything, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing it right. I wasn't thrilled with. Everybody swears by them, but I tried to use it and it never did erase anything. So I don't know. So these 2 kitties are going to go here. So I'll just bring this one in a little bit to cover that black. I'll just bring them in a little bit right around that that saying. That's fine. I could bring it up just like that. How's that? Good. Now we're going to use dimensionals on this. And some of the dimensionals will have to be cut because the tail is very skinny. So I'm going to put dimensionals all around on these guys. And these two kitties, I think, are both calico. I think I did that. I don't, because I was just playing with whatever kind of kitty I had at the time. Now, you see this down here on these dimensionals? I just snipped this, and then I snip it in half. And I mean, this is how you can use every bit of your dimensionals. I put one kind of on the bottom of the tail, and then this little piece on the tip of the tail. Just like that. You'll never be able to see it. Then these little, like, halves, I need 2 of those for this project, because I do want them in the middle of the kitty. Now watch the way I did that the straight part right here, the straight, I just snipped it and snipped it in half while it's on the paper. And take one of the halves, get that off my finger. Let's see here. Do the tweezer. Take one of the halves and put it here on the tail. And then the other half toward the bottom of the tail. And it just helps it to stabilize it. Now we'll take all of our little backs off here. And we're kind of almost done with our card, but moving through it. So I'm excited about the new products that are coming in the mail to me. You'll have to stay tuned to my channel for when I get them. You know I'll be right on here with them, especially that thing with the pine cone. I love that. That thing, that stamp set with the pine cone. And it being a distinctive stamp set, I think that'll be a lot of fun. Okay, we're going to put this kitty right here. And again, I'm going to let the words, it just kind of encompass the words, and it just blocked out that little bit that I smudged right there. No big deal. And the tail really goes over that second line also. So it, you know, let's see, I've got those off. We'll take these off. This was so much fun with these little kitties. And you could use the puppy punch too. The dog punch would be great for this also, and great for my technique where we were doing the mirror images. That's on the last video. So see, now the tail has support and it just won't get caught under anything. Isn't that cute? Just cute. All right, now let's open the card and open our ink here. And the ball of yarn is a 2-step stamp. I'm going to bring my mat in again. And my yarn I'm going to do in Tuxedo Memento Black ink. The one that has all the lines on it, like it's showing the yarn itself. And I'm going to stamp it here. Just like that. And then I'm going to take the solid one in my pumpkin pie down here. Piece of fuzz there. And this is a 2-step stamping technique, and when you stamp over top of it, it'll color it in. So whatever color that you want to use is great. I might not have gotten that right on it. No, we're good. Because a lot of times when I get behind the camera, I get off just a little bit. Now I'm going to do meow, meow, meow. I'm going to put one here, one here, and one on top of that one. Perfect. And then I did the envelope with the yarn. I'm not going to do that on camera. Okay, that's what I did with that. How much fun is this card today? I so appreciate you guys being with me. Remember, if you would like to sign up, now's the best time to sign up to be a demonstrator. You get $76 worth of free product. And if, you know, when you're done, if you don't satisfy the quarterly quota, just become a customer again. No big deal. it's great. This is a great time to save some money. You really will enjoy the 20% discount also that you get right off the top. Here is our card for today using our 9 Lives Little Kitties that we made yesterday. And I hope you enjoy how we did this and put it together. Our 2 little kitties. Just like that. Thanks again for watching. Please go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button, order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Product. Let's look at this one more time. And this is what's coming. If you're a customer, February 15th, you can order All Adorned. That's what that is, stamp set. Country Floral Dynamic Textured Embossing Folder. That's going to be very, very pretty. And this, Painted Seasons Bundle. It is the stamp set and the paper. If you order $100 in product, you can choose that for free. These other 2 are $50 in product. Again, though, if you're a demonstrator, I already placed my order. Hopefully it'll be here next week. Thanks again for watching, you guys, and happy crafting.